on the move. Let's go ahead and get started on what we want to talk about. I got my man Endré in here. Let's go ahead and get started on your background, my man. Let's get started where you from. Let everybody know what kind of music you got going on, and plus the projects that you are working on.
Okay, so my name is Endré, Endré Luche. I also go by Daniel Luckett. But I'm originally from Iowa City. I ended up moving out here in '06 and moved to Des Moines. I went to Roosevelt High School, so shout out to all the Rough Riders out there.
There you go. Shout out to your alma mater.
I ended up getting recruited to play basketball at Southwestern Community College in Creston, and I also was looked at to be in their music program out there. And I studied classical and jazz, voice and piano in Creston, and ended up not doing any basketball. Was there for about a year and a half, and then just really started pursuing music and acting and dance and all of that stuff. So.
Yeah, I mentioned that I was watching one of your videos with a song, Something New.
Something New, yeah.
And I noticed the choreography. I noticed how you was putting that together. Where did that video get shot at?
So that was shot at Skate South.
So that's in Des Moines?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in Des Moines.
I was wondering, I think we was asking where that video was shot at, and I was noticing the background and everything like that. So who put in that choreography? Was that you, or did you work with somebody else on that choreography?
So I'm in a dance group called Rebel City, and one of the people who choreographed that and the choreographer for that is Jordan Gregory, and I've been in Rebel City for about a year now, and he's an amazing choreographer, so he choreographed everything for that video, and I have another video that he choreographed as well. He's super amazing person, and great to work with.
That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate the art in your music and in your your visuals. Sometimes I think that's missing. A lot of videos you see, especially from local artists, you know what I'm saying, or I should say independent artists. They just have a camera and they stand around and they do whatever they do. But it was actually a great video. It was a great look. So I appreciate that part of it. So let's go ahead and get started on how you got involved with Bo, what movement, what you're working on currently. And you can talk about some of your sponsors, don't do any prizes or anything, tell people to go buy nothing, but tell people about what you got going on.
Well, I started working with Bo. He has this stale movement, Starving Artists, Let's Eat. You know, I already know. Gotta get a shout out. I started doing that every week and really just prepping my show.
Was that down at Lefty's?
Yeah, Lefty's Live Music, and that's super important for any young artist or local artist or independent artist. If you have the opportunity to grow your fan base and also perform in front of people, I think being an artist, whether you're singing, rapping, dance, whatever, you got to know how to perform and entertain. That's the most important thing.
That's your key. That's how you keep eating.
Right. That's how you keep eating. So Bo has definitely been very influential as far as that aspect of my growth and development, as far as becoming a better performer and learning more of the business side of things.
There you go. That's a great attribute to have, and I believe having somebody like Bo in your corner is an asset. Definitely.
Shout out to Bo.
Real talk. I think a lot of people, especially when you first, it's your dream, all right? You know what I'm saying? When you're an artist, it's your dream, it's your concept, but to bring it to fruition, you have to have a team. And when I first met Bo years ago, it was a show going on that a guy we know together that's doing things, and one thing he said was, you know, when you build a team, let your team work. You know what I mean? Don't try to wear too many hats. You know, don't try to take it all on, because you spread yourself too thin. If you have a good team, you can grow. You know what I mean? You can concentrate on your art and what you do best.
You know what?
Let this other person put you in position.
Not to cut you off, and I think as an artist, it's kind of hard for them to do that, because and that's the right thing to do. What you said, ain't nothing bad about it. But as an artist, you know, sometimes you have artists that's so into their music, they want to be on hands-on about everything. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can't basically just expect the artist to just be comfortable and let everybody else do stuff,
because it's their thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's their baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
that's the hardest part. That's the hardest. The ones that are successful, they understand that and they work with it. They don't let it go. You don't let go of your creative control. That's what you want. That's your baby. But if you have a person that's good at certain area and have that connection, and if you can work with that person, then you can overcome any issue. See what I'm saying? Your project is still your project. It's just getting in the right markets. It's getting in the right places, in the right positions. So it's not as hard for you to climb over the hill. You probably can get over that hill if you're talented. You probably can. But it may be a long, harder battle. And
The
you may
talent
not
is
have
only so much.
Exactly. You may not have the sustainability that you would if you had a good team.
Being an artist, you have to, taking pride aside, you have to really understand that you can't do everything. You're not the smartest in every area. So there's people who are smart in those areas, and you have to let them be great in that aspect. You be great as an artist and control what you can control, but you have to allow people to really, if they want to be in your corner and they're ready to fight for you and do what they can for you, to allow them to do that. And you still oversee. I mean, it is your dream. It's still what you want to make of it, but you have to understand that you don't know everything,
Right.
but you should still be trying to learn more about the business, more about what exactly they're doing, so you can have those business conversations, and that's super important.
Exactly. It's just like a lot of actors, they end up becoming directors later on, or producers, or writers. 50 Cent is directing an episode in Power in this last season. You start somewhere, but like I said, you learn. You don't just, if I'm an artist, I'm only going to be an artist. All I'm concerned about is the art. Okay, well, if you want to be part of the business, you need to learn the other parts of the business. So, link up with somebody that knows the business to teach you it. You know what I mean? So you can learn from them the right way, and then you can step out and do that too. Let's go ahead and cue up this song. I want you to get ready to announce this song. Then when you come back, we're going to talk about the campaign that you're working on, and you being nominated for an award. Was that over in Europe we was talking about, Bo?
Yep, London.
Yeah, and you're having a ceremony for it in Las Vegas?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I think that's big, man. Shout out to you for that, bro. That's real talk. Hey, that's big, man. I ain't going to let that sleep. So let's go ahead and drop this song. After we play the song, we'll come back and talk about that.
Okay.
What's the name of the song?
So this is my record Drip. It's a part of the campaign that we got going on with my collaborative with one of the clothing lines that I work with, Made for Mankind. Shout out to them, and it's more so about just you being comfortable with who you are, and it's not necessarily just about your clothes, but it's your natural drip, and doing that. So
here we go.
Yep.
Wait, cue it up, guys. I'll post it.
So you'll find it on iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Tidal, all of that. But it's actually the music video will be released next week, probably on Wednesday. So I'm super excited about that record.
Who did your visuals for it?
It's a guy by the name of Shade7. He's the one who's done all of my videos. Really great guy. We actually went to high school together, and he really knows my vision and knows exactly what I want to put out. So, and it helps that we live like a block away from each other, so I can go knock on his door like, "Hey,
yo, let's
I'm
work.
sitting in on this."
That's what's up. Let's go ahead and talk about how you got involved with this this nomination for this award over in Europe.
So one of the cool things is the person who made the beat for Something New is actually from London.
Okay.
And I found out on social media they hit up my momager.
That's what's up though, bro.
and they talked to her, and then I found out on social media, and then me and her talked about it. But yeah, super cool experience, and to know that I'm not just looked at a local level, but international level as well.
So that ceremony they having, where is this located at?
This is located in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Royal Lounge.
Oh, somebody's phone. Oh, please go ahead.
Yeah, so they're bringing in a lot of independent artists, and we're gonna have like a little like showcase as well the night before, and then the award shows the next day. So
that's what's up. That's
super fun. I'm super excited to dance and sing and rap and do what I do.
Out there in Vegas. That's what's up, man. That's international. We going everywhere with it. So let's go ahead and talk about, because Mr. Nicole was telling me some things I should ask you. So let's go ahead and find out everything that you have going on in Des Moines. Like, what is your roots in Des Moines when it comes to the music industry? Like, who you've been working with, some of the shows and things you've been doing. I know you was at Lefties. I see I started with that. And anything else?
Well, I'll be at the Gas Lamp on June 1st performing, and I'm supposed to be out in L.A. working with my cousin, Tamiko Dixon. Oh, I guess that's one thing that I didn't say. So my great-grandfather is Willie Dixon. I don't know if you know who that is. If you've seen the movie Cadillac Records.
Yeah.
Cedric the Entertainer plays my great grandfather.
Oh, okay. I thought that name sounded familiar. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's your grandfather.
Yeah, that's my great
Great-grandfather.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
Tamiko is his granddaughter, and we work pretty close together. So she'll have me out there in LA, and so it's been cool, really being around that side of the family, and working, grinding.
That's dope. I was
dope.
I was thinking about making a post on social media because I was wondering, summer, it's almost summer, right? The Memorial Day is summer, right? Officially, that's what they say. And I was wondering who's gonna have a hot song locally for the summer. And then Bo hit me up. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I ain't gonna post that. We're gonna see what man got going on. I like your music. I like your vibe. I think everybody can get, age groups can get down with your music. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not talking over everybody's head. You're not talking about promethazine and codeine, and it's not all laced with all these adjectives that we shouldn't be talking about. So I appreciate that part of it. And once again, I'm going to get back to this. I love your choreography. So I think your live performances and your videos is going to get a lot of traffic, my man. You know what I'm saying? The music is great, but you're more than just the music. You know what I'm saying? Your personality, you interview well. You know what I'm saying? You put together well, my man. You got a great smile. I know that my listeners can't see that right now, but you got a great smile. That goes a long way. Real talk, you ain't up in here mean mugging or grilling or, you know what I'm saying? You in here warm, opening up. Want to get this music out there. So let people know exactly again where to find this music at, and we're gonna play no more music, and I'm gonna talk some politics. Still, I know you got some things you want to talk about. We're gonna talk about some abortion rights that's going on in the world. So I definitely want to get over that before we get out of here. But let people know your social sites and your YouTube where they can find this music.
Okay, so my name is Endré Luche, Entreluche. You can find me on Facebook at Endré Luche, Twitter, Endré Luche, Instagram is L Official Music, and you can find me on all social media platforms. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I appreciate you coming in the Merle on the Move radio show, and also Bo for you bringing them up here. Keep it going, and I'm gonna keep track on you. We're gonna make sure we keep on pushing you, man. Keep that going.
Thanks
all right,
for having me.
For sure.